Welcome to Zero Issue Comics, my name is Josh, and in this video I will be recapping the events of Captain America Steve Rogers, issue number 2. The issue opens up with Red Skull, explaining that years ago, the cosmic cube we call Kobik was in his possession, but there was a fight with Steve Rogers, and when Steve saw an opportunity, he used his shield and smashed the cube into its many fragments. In a S.H.I.E.L.D. base, Maria Hill is trying to convince Dr. Eric Selvig to work for them full-time as an expert on the Cosmic Cube fragment research. Selvig tells her that he does not want to work for S.H.I.E.L.D. because he is a scientist, he works for the public good, and what they do here at S.H.I.E.L.D. does not always lean towards that. Besides, they have Dr. Fowler, who is more than capable of running the program. But Hill, leading Eric into the lab, explains to him that Dr. Fowler and all of the others are dead, and that somehow the Cosmic Cube fragments have merged and become a sentient being. Later, in the House of the Red Skull, after expressing his frustration with his powers and his wanting to break Steve Rogers, a voice calls out to him and a young girl appears. Skull commands his men to fire at the intruding girl, but the bullets just bounce right off. The young girl sees Red Skull's daughter Sin, and with a wave of her hand, tells her that she is not meant to look like she does, and changes her face back to the woman she was before. The little girl explains to Red Skull that she and him made a whole world together once, but then Captain America came in and smashed her into pieces. That's when Red Skull realizes that this girl is the cosmic cube he once possessed. She tells him that now S.H.I.E.L.D. is trying to be nice to her and be her friend, but she doesn't want to be their friend, she wants to be his friend. It is then that Red Skull took her under his wing, and whenever she wasn't with S.H.I.E.L.D., she was with him. He told her stories of Hydra, warped her mind to believe that Hydra is the answer, and that if everyone could just realize that, Red Skull could be in charge and everyone would be happy. Kobik tells Red Skull that she has helped him. She has made Dr. Selvig one of them. She teleports herself and Red Skull to the S.H.I.E.L.D. base and in front of Eric, who immediately starts to kneel in front of him. Red Skull, reading his mind, realizes what Kobik has done. She has replaced his memories with those of a life he never lived, one where he was always loyal to Hydra, and Red Skull gets an idea. He tells Selvig to go to his superiors with a proposal and a new way to use Kobik, to create a prison disguised as a small town, to create Pleasant Hill. It is here that Red Skull's true plan would come into fruition. Using his powers acquired from Professor Xavier's brain, he disguised himself as an old man preacher, and during the uprising at Pleasant Hill, took the opportunity to convince Zemo to release Hill and Rogers into his custody to receive medical attention. He took him to meet Dr. Selvig, who upon Skull's instruction told Steve exactly where to find Kobik. But after letting him escape, Steve ran off to where he was told Kobik was located. And it was then, when Crossbones was beating him, that Kobik used her abilities to make him young again. But not only make him young, because Kobik still believed that true perfection comes from one source, she altered Steve's memories, making him believe that he has been loyal to Hydra all along. Hey guys, if you want to see more Daily Marvel videos recapping all the new comics, go ahead and click that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up. You can find me on Twitter at Zero Issue Comics, on Facebook at facebook.com/Zero Issue Comics, and you can now find me in tons of other comic book news and stuff at eatyourcomics.com. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you next time.